folks, did you know that just a few blocks from Taylors Falls and the Overlook there is the historic Folsom House? William Henry Carman Folsom had it built in 1855, and the home stayed in the family for about 113 years.
So it's now a museum showing what the home looked like in the 19th century. For this week's Must-See Museum, we sent Minnesota Live photojournalist Bill Middeke to find out more about W.H.C. Folsom's influence in Taylors Falls.
My name is Alyssa Otten. I'm the site administrator of the 1855 Folsom House historic site here in Taylors Falls, Minnesota. Folsom House was built in 1855 when Taylors Falls was just developing, and the house had family members living here until 1968 when they sold it to the state of Minnesota and it became a historic site open to the public. The home is filled with pieces that belong to the family over 5 generations. W.H.C. Folsom and his wife Mary Jane moved to Taylors Falls in the 1850s. He was a businessman involved in the logging industry. He owned the general store here in town. He was also in the state legislature for 5 terms. And so he and his family were really involved in the development of both Taylors Falls and the state of Minnesota. This is the Fulssons Piano. It was built in the 1840s by the George Hughes Company in Boston. It has been in this house since they moved in the 1855. Mary Jane was a very talented piano player, and actually the Methodist church that's next door that was built in 1861, before the building was constructed, the congregation started meeting in this room. So Mary Jane would play the hymns for church. You can see a little divot in the floor down by the heel where Mary Jane's heel was. We're standing here in William's office. This is where he conducted his business endeavors. We have quite a few ledgers from the different businesses that he ran. The one that we have out here is from the general store here in Taylors Falls that he operated. And so it's a really great record of people who were living here and the type of things that they were purchasing that his store offered. And then over here to my right is William's desk. So this is where he did all of his work. He published a book in 1888 called 50 Years in the Northwest and wrote most of it here. William and Mary Jane's son Wyman served as a hospital steward in both the U.S. Dakota War and the Civil War. We have a lot of items from his time in the service. So in this cabinet there's his government-issued canteen, a wool blanket, his hat. We also have his dress uniform. So the 2 badges here represent his service in the Civil War and the U.S. Dakota War. One of the interesting things about this house is that there were no bathrooms or indoor plumbing until the 1940s, so about 85 years after the house was built. So when they were living here without plumbing, they would have used water from a wash basin like this, a chamber pot. One of my favorite pieces in this room is their commode, so their indoor toilet. And we know from Mary Jane's journals that Wyman, their son, one of his chores was to empty the night jars. In 1891, William and Mary Jane celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, and because he was involved in the state legislature, he had a lot of sort of notable Minnesota friends. So there's a collection of RSVP letters, so either saying they could attend the party or were not able to. The one that's displayed here was from A.L. Larpenteur. The family also kept these gold-plated leaves that were decorations on the cake. Thank you so much for visiting the Folsom House. We hope you come visit us soon for a tour and to enjoy beautiful Taylors Falls.